Well, alright. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Dan. Hey, Matt Midgley. Hey, Wet Dream. Hey, Mahoyage. Hey, Seagull King. Hey, Ambivalent Ronin. Hey, Jelly Crazy 88. Hello, everybody that's lurking. I'm just sending out a few links, just tidying up a few things. I will be starting very, very soon. Well, alright. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Dan. Hey, Matt Midgley. Hey, Wet Dream. Hey, Mahoyage. Hey, Seagull King. Hey, Ambivalent Ronin. Hey, Jelly Crazy 88. Hello, everybody that's lurking. I'm just sending out a few links, just graphics? What graphics? I don't forget no graphics. Okay. Everything should be in order. Except my house. My house is not in order. Okay. Let's see if it's going to play. It's working! Hey, Mahoyage. I'm here to see Gary fail at the part where you have to stick a needle in your eye. Wow. Isn't that just the most stressful part of the entire game, the entire experience? Silent? No sound? Really no sound? Hopefully it's working. I'll just give it a few seconds to catch up with the stream. Hey, Josh. Hey, Axel Shadow. When is it? What, the needle in the eye section? I think the needle in the eye section is literally the last 30 minutes of the game, I think it's right at the end. It's been a while since I played this game. It's been, I don't know, maybe 8 years, maybe a little bit longer. Neither is your place. All good here, all good now, awesome. Again, like I said in the other Dead Space playthroughs, the audio in this game can go all over the place. Hey, Mike Hayes. So if it does become overbearingly loud, the game audio, just let me know. Sound fixed after about 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on this morning. I loaded up OBS and EA's Origin, and they were all like, we need updates, we need fixes. It's always, you test everything the day before, and you're like, it's working fine. You get up on the day of doing it, and it's like, update, please. We're not, no. It's a bank holiday, so no. CTO, you love Gary's wee gnome hat. Yeah. I need to get a collection of them, don't I? Okay, so I'm trying to remember where we were last week. I believe we've just deposited the body of Mr. Howard Phillips Lovecraft to get through this door, but conveniently his body has now just completely disappeared. He's been taken into the mythos. Let's just have a look. We were using 3 different weapons. I think we were using the plasma cutter, the machine gun, I call it, and the force gun. Plenty of force gun ammo, so I think that'll be our weapon of choice going forward. Okay. Stomp. Frickin' laser beams? Come on, game. It just started. But at least they're easily triggered. Josh, you just watched the Tenet trailer? I don't think I understand it. I don't even know what the Tenet trailer is, or what the Tenet is. So, yeah. I don't know what that is. Axel says it's funny how in horror games, the character that survives is the character with the least experience. The next survival horror game should have a protagonist be the Muffin Man. Yeah. Well, I mean, Isaac is a grizzled veteran of engineering. But then again, I don't think anyone's really cut out to particularly survive, like, a necromorph outbreak. I mean, I'm just looking at all these big glass windows. Oh shit, and I'm in space! Well, that was almost went straight out the airlock. Like, who designed this goddamn place? It's just, accidents are just waiting to happen everywhere. I'm not even, oh my god, I'm not even firing projectiles, and I could still probably blow out the windows. I need to change weapons. Okay. Any more for any more? Good. Be afraid of the Muffin Man. Be very afraid. You will be his next ingredient.
Attention, Watchman Howard Phillips. Unauthorized engagement of access.
Oh, Isaac here.
Please
Come on, you numpty. You'd think Isaac would just do this without you having to prompt him, being an engineer and all. I guess he's hacking, so it's different. Whatever it is he's doing. Okay, so I'm guessing I just put... Oh, I'm out of here. See ya. What? How did he sweep the legs when I was above him? Stasis to save the day there. Where are they climbing up from? Like, climbed up through that gap. Broken ass game. Like, usually it's you can see where the monsters are coming from, but that just seemed a little bit off. I mean, it's a small complaint. Like, we see enemies spawn in video games all the time, but still, that just didn't seem right. Yeah. Oh, see you sneaking up behind me. Just tiptoeing up behind me. Just didn't actually attack. I was trying to bring the body over here just so I could stomp on it. Axel Shadow says there needs to be an option for your character to eat food, restore health, but if you're eating, triggers a cutscene or dialogue and the character will keep eating and talking with their mouth full. Yeah, more video game characters need to eat and shit. And brush their teeth and all that other stuff. I just know there's going to be those laser beams. I'm just looking at those lights. I'm like, I need something. No? Nope. Gotcha. Oh, there's a lucky power node in there as well. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm out of here. I got what I needed. Open, 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 open. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't sprint down here either. The game just likes to randomly spawn those laser beams right in front of you. Ah! I can't see it! Loading. can still hear another one in here with me. There we go. I think I got him. His legs came off. I think he's done. Hey B, thanks very much for the $1.99 donation. I'm glad you love the channel. Much love. Yeah, everyone seemed to really enjoy what we do in the shadows. I didn't think that many people would enjoy it. I didn't know how many people were even aware of it. But you guys definitely seem to love that movie and the TV show. And yeah, I didn't even know there was another spin-off show after that as well. That follows the female police officer investigating paranormal events. I'm gonna have to go and track that down. Just imagine Jill running away from Nemesis while eating a Big Mac. To be honest, I think she'd have bigger problems than trying to eat that Big Mac.
Computer mainframe is a violation of Titan Station Civic Code. Replace all panels and back
Yeah.
away from the fuse room.
Like, hearing monster noises is just par for the course, but sometimes you just don't know that they're actually in the room with you. Right, where's this one going? I think. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Seed Hill. It was recorded quite a while ago. Obviously, I've only now got one more review that I recorded with Ian left to go up. And by the looks of things, that one will probably be going up next week as well. Just because channel update. The reviews that I have with Jess that should be going up have all been hit with copyright claims, which I'm appealing. And the one that was supposed to have gone up yesterday has now... I've been given a warning from YouTube saying that the video will actually be deleted off my account in 7 days unless I remove it. And if I don't remove it, they'll remove it and give the channel a strike. I'm already currently appealing another film. You know, you've heard this story before, but and if that appeal gets rejected, then that'll be strike 2 on the channel. Jess and I also just reviewed a Universal Studios film, and if that one gets edited and uploaded, that could be 3 strikes, channel dead. So I'm just going to be very careful at the moment. So I said to Jess and I said to Ian, the next couple of films that we do are going to be films that don't belong to any film company that exists today. So you're going to get some weird films coming up. Of course, we're still going to choose interesting films that are worth our time and your time. Come on, I'm trying to solve a puzzle here. One of those tougher necromorphs. What Isaac does in the Ishimura. Oh, you don't want to know what Isaac does in the Ishimura. So, if I remember rightly, there is a hidden room around here. Now, I know that's the green where it wants to go, but I want to turn them blue. So that we can open... Nope. Need to do some precision telekinesis. There we go. Which accesses this secret terminal, which means we can turn the room around the other side. Around the outside. Get back in that crawl space. George Constadia asks if we have a backup channel. No, we don't have a backup channel. Although Ian already always said we should have a backup channel, or if the channel were to be deleted, we should be able to, you know, have a backup channel. The return of off-the-shelf reviews, or, you know, something of the like. Oh, I didn't actually see it. I think I picked it up too quickly in my haste. There it is. Peng. There's always Peng. Yeah, Josh, the copyright is, you know, I sometimes get tired bringing it up because it's just a constant battle. It's just that I get nervous when the channel is approaching its second strike, potentially a third, and that's when I'm like, oh, we might need to put some brakes on for a month, just to get the channel standing with YouTube back to normal, because it's yeah, we don't want to lose the channel. I mean, we can still always appeal, but that appealing process takes time. It doesn't happen straight away. So we've just got to be very careful. I always tell other YouTubers and you know, other streamers to fight those copyright claims, and you absolutely should, especially if it is absolutely fair use. Mahoyage asks, what does Peng do? Well, in the first game, I think Peng was worth about 25,000 credits. Oh, I didn't turn the room back around. Can I turn around? Isaac, I don't know how you managed to turn around in that armor in such a small crawl space, but credit to you. So yeah, when I get to when I get to the next store, Mahoyage, I'll be able to sell Peng for a bunch of credits, which I can use to buy more power nodes or armor or health and things like that. Hey DJ Mexicano, good morning. Gary, I think you and Ian would love the Korean zombie film I Am a Hero. The zombies are creepy looking and it's very gory. Awesome, yeah, I've not heard of that one. Oh. Yeah, I do like my zombie films, so yeah, any opportunity to catch a new zombie film, especially if they're creepy looking, I'll give it a go. And before you ask, Jay Hines, I know you're there somewhere, I haven't watched the French movie Inside yet. I almost put it on last night. I was like, you know what? Mr. Jay Hines, the man who loves Alien vs. Predator 2, I was like, am I going to take his film suggestion tonight? I decided not to. So I decided to carry on watching Ozark. Honestly, I just wasn't really in the mood for that brutally gory French nastiness. Ozark, yeah, I'm on episode. I'm 3 episodes into season 3, and I have to say, season 3 so far is shaping up to be the best of the 3 seasons. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Calm down, Isaac. It's just a corpse.
I have to realign them manually. How straws.
See for yourself. No, I'm not ready for the needle again. You have to let me out. I can't breathe. Let me out.
Straws, what's wrong? Ellie!
He's waiting for me.
Oh, B, thank you very, very much. Another $9.99 donation. That's really appreciate that. I've been subscribed for 2 years. My favorite reviews are Terminator 2. Ah, blah! Excuse me, Necromorphs. I'm trying to read. Damn you. My favorite reviews are Terminator 2. God damn it! Stay dead! Excuse me, B. I'm really sorry about that. My favorite reviews are Terminator 2, the Alien movies, The Thing, and my true love, Kurt motherfucking Russell. But the best one is Curse of the Queerwolf review. Well, if you're going to bed, B, sleep well. And thank you very much again for your kind donation. Oh. I can hear those exploding ones. I'm going to need to heal. Because I know they're just going to... Oh, I can see it now. Huh? What? I hate these dark sections. You can hear them. They're just waiting to catch you off guard and explode. Especially around doorways. There you go. Okay. Oh, I think I double killed that one. I think it died in the blast from the bottom. Is there another? You gotta be fucking kidding me with these things. Okay. Moving on. Impale you. And again. And he's still alive. Ah. Oh, time to spam the button. Like, the amount of time Isaac spends stuck in that animation just trying to tear the head off it. I love how the other Necromorphs just stand back and just watch. Oh no, he's got Terry! Oh no, he's stretching him. He's pulling him apart. Let's just stand here and watch. Oh. Probably not going to be able to hack this with that thing shooting at me. There you go. Oh, tried to grab it. Failed. Hey TJ, how's it going? Very ominous.
How do you do it? How do you hold it all inside? Your face never betraying your pain. No one would ever know the guilt you feel. Never know the dark thoughts you keep.
Thanks for that, Nicole. Can I activate it? What am I doing here? Oh. Oh, I need to align the solar arrays. Okay. This bit can be difficult. It's always the zero gravity parts that just really messes with my brain. It's like you're trying to work your way around a complete 3D space. Especially when you're moving around and flying around. I know, I just end up throwing up inside that armor. Oh, go to this way. I'm looking at that door like, why can't I get out? Okay. But you'll see what I mean. I mean, just flying around, you're just like, as soon as you start moving in one direction, you're like, now which way was I flying? Which way am I going?
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's stopped hyperventilating, but I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel. Alright, Ellie, 1 down. How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you
Oh,
give me a hand?
cut out for a second there.
Hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I think it's this one that I have to move. It looks like this one's the
Get over
out of
here and give
alignment.
me a hand.
I need to orient it. Oh, well, I did shot at. Oh, come on.
Something covered
It
the
didn't difficult enough.
Oh my god. There's thousands of them. They're breaking apart.
Ellie, get out of there!
Oh my god, they're heading this way. Run, Strauss, run!
Ellie, come in!
I'd trade places with you, Ellie, if I could. Okay. I think it's this one. Hey, Mark Ellis, how's it going? Oh. I did kill you, didn't I? I'm just seeing more projectiles flying around. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, we got it. 60 seconds of air left.
Isaac!
Ellie! You alright?
We just made it to the crossover tube when the beam hit. Isaac, those things are still heading towards the transport hub. They're wrecking everything in their path.
Holy shit, they'll cut us off. Get to the hub! I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Hey, Stewpot, how's it going, dude? Hey, Gary, hi, Shelfers. YouTube sucks. Off the shelf reviews will never die. AVP2 left me scared and deformed. Multitasking, but you never know when I may pop up. Cowboy Hawk Grape. Cheers for the donation, Stu. Much appreciated. And everything that you do, especially all your artwork on the Discord channel. It really does put a smile on so many of our faces. Small bit of trivia here for you. I don't know if anybody noticed on the back of that ejector chair, it said MC90. Apparently, that was the game developer's own little kind of wishful thinking or wish fulfillment, I guess. They were aiming to get a Metacritic score of 90. I don't know. You hear stories about game developers saying that they won't get their bonuses or overtime or anything unless they reach a certain score on Metacritic, which is absolutely ridiculous. And for the devs for this game, it was a Metacritic score of 90. And considering this is my personal favourite Dead Space game, I certainly hope I hope they did. I don't actually know what the score was. But I can only imagine that this would have been the highest rated game, you know, compared to the first one as well. The first one's great, but this one's better. I mean, you could easily argue the case for the first one.
Hurry!
I know, Ellie, you're in trouble and you need me to hurry, but first, I need to go shopping. So yeah, Peng unfortunately is only worth 10,000 credits this time around. About the same as a Ruby Semiconductor, which are pretty standard. So, meh. Peng has been devalued. That sucks. So let's look at what we got here. We need to buy some nodes. Yeah, maybe one more. And the rest we'll put on pulse rounds, I think. Our weapon of choice. And maybe some force energy. There we go. Yeah, the first game is, I mean, as we were playing it, it starts off, you know, very horror-like, but it's not very long before you get a weapon and you start upgrading, and then you get more guns, and Metacritic gave it an 87. Oh, so they were 3 off. That's such a shame.
Isaac! This way! The train is this way!
Oh, now what?
Are you crazy?
I'd say, oh shit, yeah, here they come. Run away. Mike Hayes says, Gary, are you going to review Screamers or Apex movies? I don't quite remember the Apex movie, but I definitely remember Screamers. Screamers was Peter Weller with the robots underground. I think if I remember rightly, it's like an apocalyptic war movie. But Screamers is great. Ian and I have talked about Screamers a few times, and it's almost popped up as a review. It's one of those films, actually, that I'm going to be having a look at to see which studio owns it. Oh! Their extra large appendages, just give them away as they're trying to creep up behind me. Whoa! Is it Screamers or Scanners? It's Scanners, isn't it? Scanners is the Peter Weller one. No, Scanners is the one with the head blowing up. But I haven't reviewed any of those. But they are all on our long list, not the Patreon short list, which I don't think I can even call a short list anymore. Ah! Matt Midgley, is the film that you've always wanted to review but haven't yet? Yes.
Did you make it?
Shit, Isaac. Just shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people. But we were overrun. And before I knew it, they transformed. I had to cut the arms and legs off my friends just to escape. I'm sure there's pieces of them still lying around here somewhere.
Ellie, I know. I'm sorry.
And here I am again. I've just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Right. There's a central hub in the main facility. Here are the coordinates.
You know, with very little amount of animation, those voice actors really do bring these characters to life. It's so good. Yeah, Screamers as well, or Scanners is the other guy. Mr. Michael Ironside. He was absolutely great in Scanners. It was so memorable. Yeah. Trying to find Nicole. She's probably here hiding somewhere. Smoking the crack. Vaping away. Oh. Oh, power node. Got the power node. Can forget about all the corpses. I got what I came here for. Rum running right through you, eh? Ah. I knew it was too good to be true. So many corpses laying around. It was only a matter of time before they got up. Another one? There you go. Ah. Oh, that poor bastard. Space sucks, man. Ah! I don't know what to say. I think I missed. What? Oh, I'm out, am I? Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Get him off, Isaac, get him off! I knew I was in trouble the moment I went round that corner and shot the big one right in the sweet spot. Just exploded. And then the necromorphs turn up and then it's all over. I had to reload the weapon. And you just wouldn't reload. Ah, I prepared for you this time. Space blows, and it sucks. Yeah, not this time, you son of a bitch. Open that door, open it, open it. Ah. I love it. I noticed with this game that most of the necromorphs are kind of bound to specific rooms. A bit like Dark Souls. Where,
And when they do, I'll be waiting for you.
yeah, it's not creepy at all. Yeah, so necromorphs tend to, if you leave the room that they spawn in, they tend to just run away. It's like they got something else to do. Oh, can't see nothing. Nope. And the lights are back on. Would love to see an alternate reality RoboCop with Ironside because the suit wasn't too small for him. Yeah. Almost at 23k. Yeah, Matt Midgley, we're doing very good. Picked up a lot of subscribers over the last couple of weeks. So,
This must have been the last
yeah, very, very
time
happy with the
down
channel
here.
growth at the moment. It's been really nice.
No, the circuits are fried. They must have fused the panel trying to keep those things out.
There's gotta be another way in.
The only other way is through the processing plant. But it's not meant for human traffic.
Step boy.
I think I can stop it from here, though.
Alright, do it.
The steps. You want me to follow the steps?
Hold it together, Strauss. I'll be there soon.
Well, the necromorphs are broke in then. Yeah, Mike, hey, Screamers 2 was awful. I switched it off. Was not a fan of Screamers 2. Such a letdown. Like, after the first one, when it ends, and then you know there's a sequel, you're like, ooh, I'd like to see where that carries on. Nope. Detonator mine schematic, I don't actually need that. I'm not going to be using them. Ah! So loud! Make me jump! Ah! Get back in your hole. Ah, damn it. Reload, reload. No, I'm out of ammo for that gun. Pick up all those goodies. Nope. There we go. Yeah. I hate zero gravity.
I think I've hit a dead end. Looks like some kind of venting system up ahead.
Right.
Oh, shouldn't have thrown that like that.
Shutting down the plant froze
I
all
need
the
to
pressure
stick you to
valves
the
in place.
door.
You'll need to find a way to force it open.
You know, Starship Troopers 2 is, yeah, it's one of those massively disappointing films after the first one, but I still like parts of those awful Starship Troopers sequels. I even watched all the animated ones. I even watched the, was it Radchek's Roughnecks? The animated series of Starship Troopers. I was a big fan.
There you are. I see your friend has powered off the facility.
Oh, I'm gonna get turned into dog food.
Me with your location. I've locked the processing cycle on, and you run with it. Get in here.
Don't get turned into mincemeat, Isaac.
It doesn't have to be this
Oh.
way, Titan.
It does. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm being attacked. I can hear them. No, let's... now. Go, 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 go. No, what? I thought I was through there. Mahoid, you're doing your part. The only good bug is a dead bug. I don't know how I managed to die there. That's really confusing. Now I'm at an odd angle. I'm pretty sure I came closer to dying by these than... how do I get through there now? Spun round too much. And I'm free. God damn it. It's enough out of you. Right, go, 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 go. That's what I did last time. How did I die the first time?
Ellie, can't you shut these things off?
No, somehow Tideman declared me dead in the system.
Oh, no.
Now my
Oh,
computers
no.
don't work anymore. Shit, something's coming. Strauss,
Oh, being
open
shot.
the door.
No.
I need you to see him.
Just go. Just go. Go, go.
Follow the steps.
What? No, just shut up and help me. God damn it!
God damn it. That is my quote of the day, Ellie. I can hear the monsters. Go, go, go. Those baby ones with the 3 tentacles that come out of their back, they can be so hard to find sometimes. Oh, I'm not going to get some fire now, am I? Danger! Danger! Oh! I'm getting impelled by everything. Must go faster. Yeah, TJ, get away from her, you bitch! We got it, we got it. I need one of those canisters. There's plenty of canisters here. Nope, it looks like... I get the idea that all of this area is just separating. Oh, there's a doorway there. Just couldn't even see it. Josh, Gary, you'll find this funny. I nearly forgotten what the term OTSR meant. What's an OTSR? Sounds like one of those horrible STDs. Don't want to catch that.
Are you guys okay?
Not really. Step 3, Ellie. Just throw the door. No.
I think I'm close.
It's a strange retro-looking room. Huh? No, no. It's a telltale sign when they're dead. When whatever loot they're carrying just pops out of their backs. It's one of those things that I'll get back to that train of thought.
Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
Yeah.
There are 4 steps.
No thanks to Twitchy here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. She'll be waiting.
Jesus, Strauss. You okay?
It's getting worse.
What is step 4? Who will be waiting?
If the screws. If the needle. She'll be waiting.
He's not gonna make it. We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke as the commuter train. It should get us to government sector. One of us will have to deploy it from the gear house.
Staring. Asking.
Stay here and try to get him on his feet.
If the needle. She'll be waiting.
Oh, definitely. Once you catch me, Stu, that's it. You can't ever get rid of me. Incurable. So yeah, what I was going to say is, it's one of the only things about the Doom games, the modern Doom games, that I don't quite like. I mean, those games are fantastic. It's just the part of the immersion, or part of the, I don't know, the visual appeal of that game for me is destroyed a little bit by all of the item drops. You know, the health pickups, the armor pickups, and ammo pickups just flying out of the enemies like they are demonic piñatas. It just always felt just a little bit weird. Ah. Speaking of STDs, you don't want that one, Isaac. It's a weird position. Last more. Come on. Pretty sure you were dead 3 times over. Get back in your hole. See, everything's sexual now. Oh no. Speaking of sexual, now we have the babies. So many of them. Oh, that door was locked anyway. Was it locked just now? Did it just lock on me? Yeah, I really loved Doom 2016. I spent a lot of time on that game. Like I said before, I spent a lot of time on the map creator as well. And as soon as the new one said that they were doing away with the map creator, I was like, you've lost a day one sale. And then as much as I enjoyed watching Ian play through the game, I was like, I don't think I actually want to play this myself. Especially because there was so much jumping. So much jumping and parkouring around. I was just like, this is a little bit less Doom than I would like. Picked up a lot of rubbish. I'm running out of ammo. Let's get lots more pulse rounds. Lots more pulse rounds. That's a lot of pulse rounds. Oh, I brought too much! Oh, we'll be fine. Going back to, oh dear, I need to reload, I need to reload. I hate this creature. Because it breaks off into all those little ones. I think I got them all in one blast. Nice work, Isaac. Yeah, what I was going to say is going back to last week's stream, I did look at getting some more merch for off-the-shelf reviews. Looking not at the condoms, because it's not happening. But there are some off-the-shelf review socks. Close enough, maybe. If you're into that kind of thing. I don't know, if you're 16, I guess. Oh, blah blah blah. I'm a dead. But no, so with the hats, I'm looking at using Teespring, but I need to work on the design, and because of how difficult or how fiddly it is for, you know, like a small channel or small company, you know, like ourselves, getting those hats done. It's got to be very specific in the embroidery and everything else that's done, so I actually have to pay them up front in order to send them the designs. But yeah, definitely making forward steps with getting some hats, some caps, and some beanies. Ah! Whew. So yeah, I will post links in the Discord and update the Teespring when I hear back from them. I knew you would, the Royal Flush. I knew you would. Yes, thanks, Matt Midgley. I was on the website the other day, and it showed me the listings of those that purchased, and it always makes me laugh because I got reminded, Matt Midgley, that you're in Barnsley. It's where my other good friend lives, who will be joining us next week for Dead Space 3. Oh, this elevator's broken. Nope. Ah! No! Oh, that was really lucky. Let's get rid of that right now. I was hoping to throw it at a necromorph, but oh well. Oh! Missed my chance. Wolf hiding around the corner. Yeah, beanie would be good. You need a new one? Awesome. Yeah, I want a new beanie. Unfortunately as well, the going back to what you guys were saying earlier, the beanies and the hats will literally just have OTSR on them. Because we don't really have a logo, and with the caps and beanies you're not allowed anything too complicated. Everything's got to be very spaced out. So those beanies and hats will just be OTSR. I just need to finalise the font and the font size and everything else like that.
No surprise there.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's fixed.
Daydreaming Davey. What was I going to upgrade? The pulse rifle. Definitely upgrading that pulse rifle. I don't really need to put extra reload speed. You never know. Hey Buttons, how's it going, dude? I didn't put many upgrades into this one. Maybe an upgrade into the rig. Let's get ready to get some more air. Mike Hay says, off-the-shelf reviews, movie done in the style of Mallrats. Just me and Ian just hanging out in our local mall. Oh. At least you know where it needs to go, Isaac. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, just fell out the bottom. Oh. Not so fast, you. Okay, let's get this tram running.
I will use the transport. Meet me at the landing.
We'll be right there. Strauss, come on. Come on.
Oh! Where's the ramp? Oh, you've got work today, Mr. Buttons? That's a shame. Isn't it a bank holiday today? It sucks that you gotta work for it, dude. A lot of people getting ready for their 3-day weekend. Or is it bank holiday Monday? I don't know how they're doing it. Matt Midgey says, off-the-shelf review logo, beanie is fine. Awesome. Those will probably be about a week or 2 weeks away from now.
Get out of my head. You're not Nicole!
The first gun. It's the Skyrim gun. Just gonna leave them two outside for a minute while I talk to Mahoyage. Yeah, Mahoyage. If you've got some designs that you want to chuck my way, that would be fantastic. I've spoken to 2 graphic designers over the last 5 years, and every time they say yes, I'll get something to you, I get nothing, and I don't like to prompt them, remind them, nag them. To get something done. But yes, Mahoyage, if you'd like to send me something,
You made it.
post it on the Discord. I'll see what I can do.
Through the holes in his head. Listen to me.
Stop staring at me! Stop it! Relax!
Isaac, we have to get out of here.
You could always post them on the Discord as well, Mahoyage.
Oh my god. It can't be. That's the Ishimura.
Yeah. Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually. I heard everybody on board died. Some sort of terrorist attack.
Terrorist? I ain't no terrorist.
Terrorist attack? What happened aboard that ship was no terrorist attack.
What do you mean?
That's where all this started, Ellie. Everything that's happening here happened on that ship. I saw it. I was on board when it happened.
Hey, what's happening?
I don't know. Something must be blocking the track.
Stay here. I'll take a look.
Why are we taking a look, Isaac? Just seems like a real bad idea. Gary, do you have any games rated T that you enjoy playing? Teen games? I don't know. I very rarely look at the ratings on games at the moment, so I off the top of my head, I don't think so. Been enjoying playing Streets of Rage 4 at the moment. I finished it with Axel, Blaze, Josh, what's she called, Cherry, and Adam. Finished it with all the main characters, and I've unlocked all the other Streets of Rage characters now. Yeah, it's kind of done with that one now. Played it to death. I'm still enjoying Gears of War Tactics, although I haven't played it since the last stream. There's been a whole week of not playing it, so I'm really looking forward to getting back into that.
Only this crew's left. Our crew is chasing us. Our dead crew is chasing us.
Stuart Schaefer, I can't read your comment just for a second. I did get a glimpse of it, and yes, we would, if Ian and I were to be, you know, full time on off the shelf reviews, we would have time to do planning for some of the reviews and some of the skits. Even though, you know, we'll always say that the entire, damn you, you're dead. Like all of our reviews are all script free. We don't have a script. It's all filmed, you know, and then edited. It's very rare that I'll go back and fix something or re-record something. But if we did have more time, I'm pretty sure we would come up with some skits, like Be Kind, Rewind kind of thing. Maybe reenact our favourite sequence from the film. Get some really crappy and cheap costumes. Oh shit, not them, not them. I think those are insta-kills with those explosions. Oh, I got right into that corner and then it just backed off. Sneaky son of a bitch! He's still not dead. I just upgraded this gun and everything. Oh, you ain't getting away now. I got you in slow-mo. So dark, you just see glimpses of their shadows just moving around. So creepy. And it sounds like, you know, their screams, I thought they were pretty intimidating, but these creatures look pretty blind if you look at them up close. And so their high-pitched screeches, I kind of get the feeling that it might be like sonar. Oh, I didn't even get him. Maybe I got you. Out of the way. Good. I knew you were there, I just couldn't tell. Couldn't turn around quick enough. Oh, health pack, just in time. Gary, the format is perfect. The skits would be cherry on top. Awesome. Yeah. Like I said, me and Ian, we've only ever done a few skits. The Warm Bodies. I think Fido was probably our best skit because it was kind of like the whole video with Jeff sat there eating brains out of a bucket for the entire video. And then, of course, attacking Ian and me and turning us into zombies for the Warm Bodies video. And that skit all came about because I was moving house. I needed to find a way to move us from one location to another. And I think the only other skit we did was Troll Hunter, which Mahoyage was the camera operator for that small skit. Gonna have to get you back in again soon, Jason. Jason, to review the last of those Fast and Furious movies. Libera tu me exiferes. Liberace tu me. Save yourself from hell. now I can go shopping. Very disorientating also, yeah, very much so. Keeps giving me flamethrower rounds and seeker shells. I don't need none of this. What do I need? I need to stock up on force energy. Let's get a couple more of those. How much is the force gun energy? It's only 900, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I never used to like Vin Diesel. I used to think he was pretty bland. But he's kind of grown on me, you know, kind of the same as The Rock. I never used to like him, especially in the wrestling days.
There's a giant tentacle blocking the transport door. It's wrapped around a big tank.
A big tank. Nitrogen trichloride. Those explode if they overheat.
Perfect.
Give me more. Give me more. Thank you.
That worked. We're moving
Take that, tentacle.
We'll wait for you up ahead.
All right, I see you. I'll meet you there. Okay, Ellie, get ready.
Let's do it again.
What? Are you crazy? That one in the middle.
Oh, something just landed. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Everything in here.
Whoa. I mean, where would you rather be? On the event horizon? Or stranded here with Isaac? Or even without Isaac, I should say.
They're all coming from holes in the wall.
There's another one. Ah! I suppose at least if you're dealing with a necromorphs, you can try and defend yourself. Oh, that's gonna blow.
This whole place is gonna blow. Get up here fast. Isaac.
Bloody hell. Go, go, go! Everything's exploding. Jeez, I'm coming. Get us out of here, Ellie. Must go faster, must go faster. Whew.
In another situation, I might admire your persistence, Mr.
Tideman.
But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
Looks like it ends here. At this point, it's all just dead weight.
Isaac, what did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional, I can...
You can snag
No.
it for a second, drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Isaac, no! This is a really bad idea.
I'll stick around. I'm full of bad ideas.
Isaac, why? There's gotta be another way. You've got no health packs. You've got the tiniest sliver of health left. And you're going back aboard the Ishimura. Nope. 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 Express elevator to hell. Going sideways. You know, I was just thinking that, you know, I think you'd probably be better off on the Event Horizon. Because the whatever is plaguing the crew of the Event Horizon is plaguing, you know, the marker is plaguing everybody in kind of the same way. You know, it's making you react violently, it's making you hallucinate, you start hearing things, seeing things, and then just to tide it all off, you'll self-mutilate and try and kill the rest of your crew. It's a small, another small bit of trivia here. I don't know if anybody can tell me these space helmets, they recognize what movie they're from. Can't quite see it in this low lighting. I'll give you guys in chat a few minutes to have a think. Chapter 10. And we're back where the first game started.
There should still be a computer in the flight lounge. I can check the ship's status from there.
Are you okay? You sound a little nervous.
Last
Peng?
time I was here, things didn't go so well.
That's where Peng was in the first game, just down there.
Contact you soon.
Yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey. Nice. No, we got some sci-fi fans here. Yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey helmets. Dead Space is the weirdest space-based story I've seen since Button Moon. Yeah, Dead Space is Event Horizon without the necromorphs. I mean, the ship in of itself, you could just say is the marker. Okay. The game wants me to go that way, but there's a door here with lots of stuff blocking the entranceway. So either I'm supposed to go this way afterwards, or there should be some goodies down here. No. What was it? Did I pick it up? Did I knock it over? Where'd it go? Was that an audio log? A text log? No. I think I just knocked it out of the graphics for some reason. Oh well. I like my audio logs. The world building. Oh wow. This is actually the first room in Dead Space 1 where the necromorphs attack. Like right here.
Gravity and life support on reserve power. Primary systems offline. Main centrifuge offline for repairs.
Damn it. That's what I thought.
What?
The gravity centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
Is it
Just
safe?
waiting to get jumped by a necromorph again.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey can be a difficult film to get through, especially if you have to be patient with it. It is a very slow burn, you know. It's it's Kubrick.
You can pretend not to be bothered. Being your rattlesnake doesn't Isaac. All this plastic and tape covering the scars. Just hide the blood and the body so no one will ever know. But you remember what happened, no matter how deeply you try to bury it.
Oh, the voices are starting. The ship's talking to me. You're not going to get lost here if you played the first game. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for jinxing me. You know I'm going to get lost. I will say, I feel like Dead Space 2 is a little bit more... It feels a little bit more linear than the original game. It kind of feels like you're more on a straight line. It just, I don't know, it just felt like there was a lot of backtracking in Dead Space 1. Even though I don't think that's the case, it just felt like it was. Because you kept coming back to the bridge like 3 or 4 times throughout the game. And you were always going back to the same tram, you know, every time. But it was fine. It worked. It helped kind of structure the game together. So it sounds like pre-Dead Space 1, when the ship was obviously planet cracking and there was a colony. Sounds like the reports from the colony. "2012 is not one of Stanley's best." Yeah, I like 2010. That was with Brody. I haven't seen 2010 in quite a while. It's full of stars. That's so quiet. I'm like, where are the necromorphs? I'm back on the Ishimura. All I'm hearing is these creepy voices. Yeah, if Dead Space 1 is Alien, then Dead Space 2 is Aliens. And Dead Space 3 is Alien Resurrection. It just skips 3. Oh. Royal Flush. Roy Scheider, yeah. Rob Schneider! I need to upgrade my stasis, I think, to last longer. Oh, he died just in time. Just quickly use that health pack. Game's giving me a lot of stuff. Yeah, Rob Schneider will always be Brody. Like, it's his most iconic character. And Jaws is one of the most iconic horror movies of all time. Like, 100 years from now, I can still, I reckon sharks will still be alive in the ocean, if the planet's still intact. If we haven't, killed it entirely, there will just always be a fear of sharks. I think it's, 500 years from now, there'll probably still be a fear of sharks. Sharks with frickin' laser beams. We get to Jaws, I don't know, 27. I think we got them all. Yeah, Jaws 2 is pretty decent. As far as sequels go, it's pretty decent. I still disagree with Ian that Jaws 2 is better than Jaws 1. I just can't understand. Like, as much as Ian tries to explain it to me, I just can't understand how. Like with Alien and Aliens, I can understand the argument. With Terminator and Terminator 2, I can understand the argument. But Jaws 1 and 2, I'm like, I don't see it.
Okay, no, Ellie, it isn't safe.
Sorcerer, now that is a quality movie, yeah.
Just be careful.
I was blown away by that film. Really surprised. It was one of the most tense films I've seen in a long time. Jaws 2 had too many screaming teens in it, yeah. Although it did have, I've forgotten his name, the actor from Christine. He's great actor. It's a shame he didn't pursue acting. Would have loved to have seen him. Would have loved to have seen his career as an actor. Let's buy some health packs. Gary, what's your favourite alien? Can't quite see, it's gone off my screen. Your favourite alien or aliens? It always depends, Matt Midgley. It really does. Like, I'd seen Aliens so many times. Like, growing up as a kid, I saw Aliens before Alien. And the first time I watched Aliens, I switched it off after an hour. Keith Gordon, that's it. Love Keith Gordon, fantastic. Absolutely love all of the small films he's been in. Static as well. Ian and I reviewed Static, and again, just fantastic. And so yeah, growing up watching Aliens, I switched Aliens off first time watching it because an hour into it, nothing happened. And I must have been about 12, I think, at the time. So I just wasn't interested. And then when I eventually saw Aliens all the way through, it was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Then went back and watched Alien, and I was like, boring. Like, there's only one alien, and they haven't got any pulse rifles. What's all the fuss? Obviously, I matured. My film tastes developed, and then when Alien was released on Blu-ray, I watched it 4 times in a row. Absolutely floored by Alien. It's so damn good. Just a visual audio treat. An absolute masterpiece in the genre. And everything in that genre that tries to replicate it is just an Alien clone. But just is. So, like, there's very few films that you can compare to or say is better than Alien. Whereas Aliens, it's the same again, I suppose. There's a lot of films that try to get that camaraderie between the macho-ness of the Marines and everything. It's just so hard to replicate once it's been done perfectly. So yeah, I always bounce between Alien and Aliens. It depends on the mood of the day, it really does.
There are several shocking findings relating to the sludge-like material found throughout the Ishimura. First, it is human DNA. Second, and far more disturbing, it reanimates in the presence of a marker signal. The only conclusion we can come to is that the entire Ishimura crew was infected and reconstructed and then fell into a soupy DNA sludge when the Aegis 7 marker was destroyed.
First time I saw Alien 3, I reacted the same way I think like 99% of all of us did. Gutted. Like, when it finished, I mean, this was a rental from, I don't know, like the local video store, Alien 3. So excited to see it. It was like, there's a sequel? I can't wait to see Hicks, Newt, and Ripley go up against the Xenomorph one more time. Yeah, I was gutted. Absolutely torn to pieces. And by the end of the film, even Ripley's gone. It's just like, this is the worst film experience in my life. And yeah, and you've heard my thoughts on Alien 3. It's now, I consider it as good as the first two, for completely different reasons. It's just, I put Alien 3 up there with Requiem for a Dream. That's the sort of feeling it leaves you with. Just utter depression. It's such a miserable experience soaked in that atmosphere. When Alien Resurrection came out, again, I watched that film like 2 or 3 times because it was a video rental, and I had fun with Alien Resurrection. I was just like, yeah, it's fun, Got to, I like Ron Perlman. It was good to. I liked Winona Ryder. But yeah, it's now for me, there's still only 3 Alien films. 1, 2, and 3. I never watch Resurrection if I don't have to. And I sure as shit won't ever watch any of the AVP movies again. I'll never be watching Alien Covenant again. I suppose I could watch Prometheus again. Only because I really like the visuals. Because, as much as I rag on Ridley Scott, he is a fantastic filmmaker when it comes to his presentation, his visual aesthetic. Man knows how to shoot a film and dress the sets for a film. You just gotta have better writers. Much better writers. You were annoyed with her character? I would have really liked them to have explored. I mean, there was almost an offshoot story that they were going to do for Aliens, which followed the android rebellion, or the you know, whatever happened to the androids, and it would have had Lance Henriksen reprising the role of Bishop, and showing how the humans decided to do away with the most advanced robots. So they always were a bit twitchy. Ugh. I wonder where all the necromorphs were. They're coming out in numbers now. Yeah, Prometheus is a decent film, just a shitty alien movie. No, I don't think Ridley should stop making films. He should stop making alien prequels. Like, even if he does get his sequel to Alien Covenant, the damage is done. Like, even if he does somehow manage to tie it into, you know, the first Alien film, it's too little, too late. Like you've destroyed this franchise as far as I'm concerned. Although I would still like to see more Alien films. I probably shouldn't. I'm thinking about Alien. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Oh, I think I know. I think they're going in correctly. Oh, get back here. Yeah, I'd love to see a good AVP movie. One day. You never know. See what Disney wants to do with the franchises now that they have complete ownership of them. I mean, Disney have said that they're not against making 18-rated horror movies, although they've, if I saw the news article correctly, they've canned the next Deadpool game or next Deadpool movie. And then another news report said that they're going ahead with the next Deadpool movie, but it just still will not be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's still going to exist as its own entity, which I thought was a very odd choice. I'd still love to see an Alien 5. Was it the? I mean, James Cameron was interested in the idea that was presented to him. Sigourney Weaver was definitely on board for it, and it was, of course, Ridley Scott who pressured the studio into his, oh shit, it's the tentacle arm. But, or was it? It was actually DMC Campbell with a 13 New Zealand dollar donation. Awesome, Campbell, thank you very much. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed reviewing Rogue, directed by Wolf Creek's Greg McLean. Every time I try and read one of these, goddamn necromorphs turn up. Hiya, Seed Hill and Davey. Yeah, no more Alien movies. Someone's taken a giant dump on them since Alien Resurrection. Yeah, although some would still argue the aliens had been dumped on since the third one. But spoilers! You told everybody what we reviewed recently. I know Ian gets very upset. Doesn't want anyone to know what we reviewed next. Although I haven't had a chance to have this conversation with Ian yet, so I'm just going to have it with him now, even though I know he's listening. He's unable to type though because Dylan's doing his schoolwork. But we get asked all the time, like, what's this week's review going to be? What's next week's review going to be? So I'm toying around with the idea of not directly telling you, but giving you some very, very difficult clues as to what the film review might be. And I don't know, if the clues are particularly difficult and you still somehow manage to get it, I don't know, might send you an off-the-shelf reviews t-shirt or something, just for proving your film brain skills. But it's something I'll talk over with Ian and see what we can do. Knew they were going to get in here, just like they did in the original game. I do like the fact that we're back on the Ishimura and we are exploring all those same locations that we literally were in just a couple of weeks ago. Those spinner ones. I hate having restricted mobility. I guess the only sequence in Alien Resurrection that I really do like is that underwater section. I just thought that was still a cool section, other than the fact that they have to hold their breaths for a ridiculous amount of time.
I would never. But son, Daddy's not a murderer. I would never hurt. He's not real. Yes, he is. You can't see him because you haven't taken the steps, Strauss. You will be put down.
You hate difficult clues, Seed Hill? Gonna have to get a raging clue. TJ, Aliens, the holiday special is about the Sulaco crew wanting to celebrate the Festival of Lights, but Wurzbowski is lost, so they must wait for him. Wurzbowski! You know, everyone used to think the guy was called Bowski. But no, his full name is Wurzbowski. Where's Bowski? Just doesn't sound right, does it? Do I need to go to the shop? I don't think I need to go to the store. There's another familiar place. Oh! No, get off! Spam that A button. Have a good toilet break, Seed Hill. And we're on the tram again.
Oh, Isaac. Damn it, that hurts. The bastard bit me.
What? Oh,
Kinky.
shit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But he stopped talking. He won't look at me. How's it going at your end? And please tell me this plan is going to work.
I'm almost there. I'm headed to the bridge now to activate the gravity tethers.
Well, good. They're swarming in through a hole in the medical deck. At least you won't have to go through there.
Unexpected obstruction ahead. Shutting down. Welcome to the medical deck.
Crap.
Yeah, DMC. Ian's going to be flinging some dynamite arrows at you on the next time. Oh, something funky happened in here. Oh. died nice and easily. Where's Vasky? Yeah, I think like Where's Bowski, the character, only has about like 15 seconds of screen time that you can actually see him. There's a couple of those Marines in Aliens that you're just like, who's that? I can hear that. I hate those ones. I'm gonna use that to blow him up. Oh! Run away. Then shoot it. I think, was this the room where we froze the regenerator? I think it is. Pure guesswork, Campbell. Pure guesswork. Yeah. Could be an Adam Sandler next week for all we know. Well, I mean, there is still an Adam Sandler film on the Patreon list. Yeah. It'll be one of the few reviews that I will not be in. I turned around to check. Give me the loot. Loot. Give me the loot. Hey, I don't even need it. I should have just let the door close and move on. They wouldn't have followed. Really? I'm out of everything? Brave Sir Gary ran away. Bravely ran away. Live to fight another day. Spunkmeyer name had me laughing, yeah. Spunkmeyer? Just get up here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Oh, Nicole. I don't want to see your suicide tape again. I always thought she cut her wrists. It looks like it was actually an injection. Do you really feel sorry for these two? Yeah, I always thought in the first game she cut her wrist. I didn't realise it was an injection she gave herself. I guess it's a more peaceful way to do it. I can hear them. I can't tell if it's coming from... There you go. Yeah, I still wish we would get a Dead Space movie. I mean, the animated films were fine enough. They were good just to get you ready for the next game. But yeah, come on, a proper Dead Space film. Too much to ask for. I mean, we are getting a lot more Lovecraft-inspired films as of late. So there's definitely a chance that somebody might be able to get the license from EA to make a Dead Space movie. It's just that a lot of video game movies have that stigma of being absolute trash and not worth the film or the hard drive these days that they're stored on. It would all come down to them getting the right director and the right set designer. I don't think it's going to suffer too much from the Judge Dredd syndrome. Like the character being in a helmet or in head-to-toe armor the entire time. You know, they can take a page out of Dead Space 2 and 3's book and, you know, drop the armor for the conversation pieces. So, I mean, it would have to, you know, if the Dead Space were going to do the film, it's like, would you do just Isaac coming aboard the Ishimura with the crew and then figuring out what the hell happened? You know, a bit like Event Horizon. Or would you do the story on the colony with them first finding the marker and then watching it slowly unravel, the effects of it slowly unravel on the colonists and then spread up to the crew aboard the Ishimura, and then end the film with Isaac turning up to find out what happened to Nicole? Right. How do you do it? Have I seen Doom Annihilation? Unfortunately, yes. I mean, it was highly entertaining because of how awful it was. God damn. I mean, this weapon is fully upgraded and it's taking some ammo to put these necromorphs down. They're like, he's still not dead. Because the story of Dead Space 1, there's not that many characters. Obviously, there's Isaac, Nicole, Onomaeus, and that traitorous wench. You like the animated comic? Yes, yeah, the animated comic was very good. Because I think, if I remember rightly, that did show both, didn't it? It shown the colony and surviving crew members going through hell. It was also just cool to see some of the weaponry from the games being used in that animated film. That's a good point, actually. We never did find Nicole's body. I mean, if we did, would we have even known it was her? Like, the state it would have been in? It would have been pretty messed up. Like, most of the necromorphs look almost identical. You can't really see their faces anymore. They're so warped. Animated Doom film would have been good as well, yeah. But yeah, the necromorphs, I think they could do you know, they don't need CGI. You can literally just get some dancers, you know, some highly skilled dancers, and just attach some extra prosthetic, you know, limbs, and then maybe just green screen out the attachments. I reckon they could do it quite nicely. Maybe some of the other monsters, yes, they would have to CGI. But I mean, if they could do the Alien Queen in the 80s, there's no excuse for not being able to create some memorable monsters in a movie today. Campbell, you are way too generous. You really are. Love you, man. Later, Gaz, a final donation for the day for all the good work you and Ian do to give us pure gold entertainment. Cheers very much, Campbell. You're a star. Thank you very much. There we go. Time to bravely run away again, I think. Yeah, I wish there was more sci-fi horror movies coming back to the cinemas. We don't get many of them these days, and unfortunately, Isaac's having PTSD here. Unfortunately, when we do get sci-fi horror movies in the cinema, nobody goes and sees them. And for whatever reason, you know, Hollywood, the studios, I think that's where they get most of their money from, or like despite its DVD or Blu-ray or digital sales, you know, it always goes to how well it did in the theaters. There was a film that came out earlier this year. I think I mentioned it in a podcast. But I quite liked it. It definitely had its flaws, but it was great to see something like that I just didn't think we would see much more of, and that was Underwater. Yeah, that film, you know, it's not perfect, it's not great, but it's decent. And, you know, it was a big budget sci-fi monster movie. Reloading now. Damn it. Anything to avoid trying to be spat on. And of course, yeah, we're back on the bridge of the Ishimura. Regular location in the original game.
To the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
All right. The centrifuge looks spooled to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be tight. You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
Activate the gravity tethers. Okay then. Oh, I'm like, why? Oh, I've got to hold it down. Yes, the one with the Twilight chick, Royal Flush. You want to see it? Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's very, very entertaining. Time to go. Sorry I've upset you, Tideman. Oh, I'm going to get in that escape pod. I think this was the same escape pod that the Necromorph was in the first game.
Ejection sequence initiated. Launch in 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Yeah, TJ, you enjoyed Underwater as well. Yeah, Vincent Cassell was fantastic. I wish he had more screen time. And yeah, and Stuart, she was really good. I was very surprised at how good she was. She did a very good job. Stross is at it again with a screwdriver. What? Proximity alert. I can't even see, it's so dark.
You're right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it.
Damn. And Mike Hayes, yeah, Pandorum was an awesome movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I got to see that one in the cinema. Again, it was an empty cinema when I watched Pandorum. Nobody turned up for that.
This won't hurt. My heart and hope to die.
Stross!
Stick a needle in your eye.
Stross, God damn it!
Oh! You see Ellie's reaction there, just the way her mouth just agape in fear. Jesus Christ. Never going to look at a screwdriver the same way again. Okay, Isaac. What are we doing now? Nick Mateo, vape, yep. Join the vape nation. I vape a lot when I'm playing horror games, especially horror games. Get nervous. Oh, I didn't put any in here before. It's coming, Gary. Stick a needle in your eye. I'm just going to have to look away during that part. One of the big things here, I'm not too squeamish. Especially when it comes to movies and video games. Like, any kind of body horror, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. I can deal with that. But when it comes to things going in your eye, oh, I vomit just a little bit inside. I was going to say, I can hear you. Show yourself! Oh, last second. Nope, you know what? I think I got them all. Nope! Spoke way too soon. Get back here. You good to go now, Isaac? Yeah, you're squeamish as well, C-Tail. It's too much. I think that's... I mean, almost everyone that I've ever spoken to that's completed Dead Space 2, their most memorable sequence is that eyeball sequence. We're getting there. I think there's two movies that have eye trauma that is stomach-churningly, disgustingly well done. And that was the was it the not Return of the Living Dead? Was it Zombie Flesh Eaters? And James Gunn's other film. What was it called? The evil Superman movie. Brightburn, was it? Horrific eye trauma. Oh. Of course, there was a very famous black and white film that shows an extreme close-up of an eyeball being cut open with a razor blade. I remember looking at that footage during film studies many years ago. I can never remember what that film's called. If Rio Quinn was in the chat, he'd be able to tell us. Hey Jay Hines, I thought you were going to set your alarm. I thought you were going to be here when the stream started. Or were you too busy watching your favourite movie? I hate going slow. I hate going slow. Don't play games with me, Jay Hines. We all know what you were watching. It was a shaved cow that they used in that one. Yeah, for the close-up. Mike Hayes, really? You lost your eye with a glass fruit bowl? That's savage, dude. you wear an eye patch? This is a big old open area. Yeah, I reviewed Insides, Jay, while you were asleep. I have to get through this door. It's closed! Damn it! Where are you? Can't even see where I'm being spat on now. Zombie 2, that was the one with the, this is where the zombie reaches through the doorway and slowly drags her head towards the splintered piece of wood. You have to wear a plastic eye to cover the damage. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jay. That sucks. I'd always worried about my eyes. I'm always protective of my eyes if I can be. I can't imagine that trauma for you. But I'm pretty sure, like, you know, most humans are pretty resilient and they learn to live with it, make the most of it. Many necromorphs down here. That's a broken battery. Get rid of that. Damn it, I hate being spat on, I can't see where it is. Oh, right there. I had enough of you. A Salvador Dali film, that's the one, Max Norton. That was the one with the extreme eye, close-up, nastiness. So I need to find a spare battery to come down here. I've not seen any batteries. It's got to be in here then, right? There it is. Nah, I haven't watched Inside yet, Jay. I honestly, I just wasn't in the mood for French horrible nastiness last night. My plan was to start season 3 of Ozark and then watch Inside. But yeah, I wasn't in the mood for it. Yeah, I know when I'm about to watch a film like Martyrs or Switchblade Romance, I'm just like, I need to be in the right frame of mind if I'm going to sit and watch one of those. And I knew I was going to get my share of horrible, nasty gore today playing Dead Space. So I've moved watching Inside until over the weekend. I'll let you know my thoughts on it on the Discord as soon as I finish watching it. Why can't I get the lift to come back down? Am I missing something? Maybe I don't even need to use the lift, I can just go up and around. I get the feeling that the necromorphs are just infinitely spawning right now. You're planning on doing a Wolf Creek double bill. Awesome. I mean, the first one was impressive. It was shocking as well. I never saw the sequels. I think it had a TV series as well, didn't it? Ah,
We've been waiting for you.
Now it's your turn.
got Ellie's eyeball on the screwdriver.
You owe me an eye, you bastard!
Why do I owe you an eye? Guess we don't see eye to eye on that one. I'm sorry. Sorry. I need Ian here for those jokes. Nope, nope, nope. Is this real or is it all in your head again, Isaac? Oh, I'm guessing that was pretty real.
Ellie lied. She won't help, but you will.
How did I get out here? Oh, it's one of them again.
He's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got
Heal yourself,
problems on
Isaac.
this end, too. Get somewhere safe.
I'll try.
Cheers. I don't know if you're laughing at me or with me, Mr. Buttons. It's an IOU. Funny. So, I need to go in there and I'm going to need to move these. She definitely had her eye on something. Yeah, Adam Sandler is a genius to some, a nightmare to others. So I need to find a way of moving that one. See if I can find another one of those canisters in here. Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see. Event Horizon just seems to be the inescapable movie at the moment. It keeps getting referenced, keeps getting brought up. Like, that film was fantastic. I really am quite excited to see the Amazon TV series spin on Event Horizon. I really want them to explore that and do it well. Ugh, spinning out. Oh, I didn't even see you. I was too busy looking at that corpse. Just imagining the beginning of Event Horizon, where that skinned corpse is just floating around the bridge of the space station. Yeah, I might have to give Wolf Creek 2 a go as well. I might add that to my watch list. I need to do a review on the Hills Have Eyes remake. I haven't seen the Hills Have Eyes remake since it was in the cinema. And then I think that got sequels as well, just like the original series.
I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's Strauss?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it. I think he's coming for you. I found something you're going to want to see. Here's my location. Oh, hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Stay safe.
Yeah, they're working on an Event Horizon TV series or at Amazon, be on Amazon Prime. They're definitely looking to expand their programming. You know, they've done very well with some recent shows, like The Boys, for example. That was great. What was the Orlando Bloom TV series was pretty good. They're definitely playing around with the genres. Obviously, they've been working quite a while on the Lord of the Rings TV series, which has been nothing but hurdles for them. I think they're definitely having issues with that show, because it should have already aired by now. Like, the Lord of the Rings show was mentioned, I think, when Game of Thrones was in its 7th season, before they took a year break for its 8th. Yet still no Lord of the Rings anything. Yeah, Dr. Weir is, you know, he built that ship, but you know, he was a scientist, and then you know, you could believe that darker forces helped him conceive the idea of that form of space travel. The Hills Have Eyes remake was pretty decent. It was gruesome. Like I said, I've only seen it the once, but I can remember the horrible mutant with like the deformed back of his head, and I think he's sort of forced to lean back, and he's you know, sat in a chair the whole time. It was very gruesome to look at. I can hear something to pick up. Oh, it's that. Will and Matt's excellent podcast. So as a personal graduation gift, I got myself a small stack of Shout Scream Factory Blu-rays and a Japanese PS2 and some games to go with it. Awesome. That's a way to treat yourself. Axel, don't I wish Isaac made eye jokes the rest of the game? I don't think Isaac's in the place to crack any jokes. I mean, yeah, he spent, what, several hours on the Ishimura, killing all of his old co-workers and friends, trying to find his girlfriend who died, managed to escape, only to come back to conscience, have consciousness restored after a year or two being in the psychiatric hospital. How am I not seeing these? Only to have all of his memories suppressed and then all come flooding back. Isaac's not getting a break.
There you are.
Oh.
What are you doing? You have to face her for me. Tell her I didn't mean to.
Why'd you take the helmet off, Isaac, you absolute pillock?
Isaac, tell her. Trust. Step 3. Oh God. Why did you do it?
You killed him. You know what we have to do now, right? Now or even.
Alexis, if you get this, I love you. I would never do anything to hurt you or our son. After this session, I keep seeing.
Yeah, I mean, comedy is a great coping mechanism. You know, that's why you always hear the stories about, you know, certain comedians that suffer with extreme depression. You know, and they are standout, excellent comedians. It's it is very sad. He had a nice pick day. Yeah, he had a screw loose. No.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Getting angry now, Isaac.
You made me do it. You made me kill him. Didn't you?
How is it that you still haven't come to terms with who I am? Who am I, Isaac? I will ask you one more time before the end. Be ready.
Oh. I was like, is that in my mind? Is it really there? Of course it is. Yeah, I'm sorry for the jokes, Jay. Gary, is it alright if I think Dark Fate is a good film? Yeah, it's okay if you think it's a good film. I think it's a great action film. I think it's a shitty Terminator film. Oh, I need the force gun. I get surrounded. Ah. Just trying to listen out for him. Oh. As soon as I turn my back, the moment I turn my back. Back, I say, get back. You share the same opinion as me on Terminator Dark Fate. Good action scenes, terrible movie. Like, I don't want to go into Dark Fate. I don't even want to go into it. It just makes me feel miserable. Yeah, I saw the oh shit. About to talk about the Snyder Cut.
Step 4. Acceptance.
Oh, don't have a nervous breakdown now, Isaac. Come on. Get your shit together, dude. We got work to do. That, like, sad string of music right then. It's just like, oh, that hit me in the feels. But yeah, the Snyder Cut is on its way. Fans are rejoicing around the world. They get to watch Justice League all over again. This time, a much more depressing, sour version of the film. But it's what the people want, and the people were getting what they wanted. So, yeah, I'm all for it. It's fine. You mean, it can't be worse, can it? Definitely get a Guyver feeling when the armor attaches itself like that. Except in Guyver, it attaches from what, the back of the head? I can't remember, it's been a long time since I've seen the Guyver movies. A few more little upgrades. That's fine. About the force gun. Yeah, more upgrades here. Oh, I can get another damage module on there. There we go. No, not MacGyver. Guyver. Guyver, the Dark Hero. It's like a live-action anime. It's like a normal school kid gets this alien device, which attaches to himself, and it's like a suit of armor, and he goes around beating up monsters Power Rangers style. Imagine Power Rangers for adults, but with the same type of puppets and monsters and fighting.
Isaac, over here. Looks like the mechanic was dragged away before he could finish fixing this.
Strauss is dead, Ellie.
It's morphin' time!
Well, I'm not sorry about that. So what happens now? I thought you needed Strauss to destroy the marker.
Strauss couldn't lead us to the marker. He was running away from his guild.
What about you?
I'm not running anymore. I know what I have to do. Well, this drill's a stroke of good luck finally. Why don't you get up to the cab to try to get it started? I'll look for the other power cell.
All right. See what I can do from up here.
I didn't realise that was the first anime you ever watched, Dan. I think that was probably the first I ever watched. No, actually, I think I might have seen Akira first. But... yeah, I think Guyver is a manga. It is an anime, and it is 2 feature films as well. Oh shit! It's like a minefield. Jay, I think I saw your question. You were asking about a Resident Evil 4 stream. It's possible. I'm definitely going to be doing lots of horror video games, I think, as they are my favourite to play. So yeah, it's on the cards. I think once I've done the Dead Space, once I finish Dead Space 2 and a Dead Space 3. Dan and I think we're going to play some Dark Souls for a stream. Probably going to be Dark Souls 3. Not sure yet which one we're going to do.
Hey, what did you do? I just lost the...
It might then be time for Resident Evil. Or a return to Resident Evil.
I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no. Not now.
Right.
Ooh, a diamond semiconductor. I love the telekinesis. It saves you so much time, so I could walk all the way up there and grab it. Alright, force gun it is. Is that what I'm looking for? The circuit board. Awesome.
Great. I think I've hot-wired the...
You'd like a Dark Souls 3 one, Jay? Yeah, I think Dan is more interested in playing Dark Souls 3 next as well. So I think it probably will be a Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I do like the bosses in Dark Souls 3. It has great music, great characters, great weapons, great environments.
It doesn't recognize a new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
Well, maybe just rewired from down here.
What? I didn't hear you.
Nothing. Nothing.
I got it, Ellie. I got it. Oh, why not? I don't got it. I'm just gonna electrocute myself.
I did it. I got it started. There, you know, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
I'm not gonna take the credit. Well, get it off! Get it off! Again, all the other necromorphs will just stand around and watch. Oh, he just punched off Terry's head! Let's get him! Oh, come on, man. I got 5 kids to feed. Come on, let's go.
Okay, I'm on.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
We did play Dead Space 3. I did play Dark Souls 3 with Ian and with Dan. I think we finished it in about 3 sittings because Dan and I had just recently finished it several times over, and then it was like an escort mission. The whole game was escort Ian from beginning to end. Then Ian could literally say, "I've finished Dark Souls 3," which he did. Can you knock them into the drill? Yeah, you can knock them into the drill. My force gun is almost fully upgraded, so its damage is pretty much shredding them up as effectively as that drill. Let's bring some of them over here. I'm sure this... Now, what can possibly go wrong? There's some goodies. I see you up there. Oh, I blew them up. At least I didn't get caught in the blast. Ow! I need to buy some more force gun ammo. I'm running out. I mean, to Ian's credit, Ian did play Dark Souls 1 quite a lot, and he finished that one on his own. And I think Dark Souls 1 is the hardest of the 3. 2 is just cheap as... back in there. Such an intense sequence. Oh, that's not packed yet. Oh. Fast enough, we didn't need to bother shooting them. Axel Shadow, Gary, how would you feel a horror game where you're an obese person that gets moved on a motorized car and has to recharge it now and then? Like a wheelchair or something. That could be pretty scary. I wouldn't have a problem with that. It'd be an interesting handicap. You could sort of design some of the levels and some of the horrors around that.
Whoa! Stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Straight ahead. We do have a giant drill.
You know I'm riding on top of this thing, right?
Oh, Ellie, this sounds like a really bad idea. Matt Midgley, you really want to give these games a go now? Yeah, I mean, Mongo, who was in the chat in the last stream, he messaged me saying that he'd gone and brought Dead Space.
Right? And this is most definitely government sector. And I'm guessing that marker of yours is behind that huge door over there.
Well, we better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors. I'm gonna try to make my way to you.
Alright, I'll meet you halfway.
Oh, chapter 13. Getting close to the end now. I know what's coming.
Isaac,
Time to go visit the optometrist.
What? Is it damaged?
Not that I can tell. Isaac, do you hear me? We're gonna make it out of here alive.
One of us is. It's too dangerous.
Oh, you're playing it now. Hey, Mongo.
What are you talking about? Just leave your ass in here. I'm starting a system check now.
So how are you finding it, Mongo? Was it your first time playing the Dead Space? I mean, they hold up incredibly well, especially the first two games. Next week we'll be returning to Dead Space 3. We'll see how well that one has held up. Brighter futures? Yeah, I don't think so. Not where we're going. Security gunship docking bay. Awesome.
Main power on.
We got our very own gunship.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Closing hatch.
Oh. Hey, Isaac, what are you doing?
Gunship command override confirmed.
Isaac, what are you doing? Open the door right now.
Emergency launch cycle initiated.
No,
Airlock
no, don't you dare! Don't you dare launch the ship!
So emotional.
It's your best chance, Ellie. You got life support, comms. Hey, you gotta be rescued.
You bastard.
I need you to be rescued. I couldn't save Nicole, but I can save you, Ellie. So, bye.
Savage. Oh man. I love the emotions. The physical, the animations on their faces are perfect.
Why? So I can let you go too. I can't do that, Nicole. I never wanted to let you go.
A lot happened that we never wanted. Isaac, touch me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Isaac, please. Make us whole.
I can't.
I think that there might have just been my favorite scene, I think, in the whole of Dead Space. Like, that was amazing. Like, sacrificing himself to make sure Ellie escapes. A little bit of human interaction there with Nicole. That was perfect. And the music was great. The voice actors are fantastic.
What Providence protects you, Clark, and
Tideman.
I have 200 armed security personnel. Every entrance is covered.
I'm not listening to you, Tideman. I'm going shopping. I need to do some shopping. Make myself feel better. Let's sell this diamond semiconductor. Oh wow, I'm running out of ammo for everything. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting very close, Will and Matt. Let's stock up on ammo. And some force energy, just for good measure. Spend it all. We ain't taking it anywhere with us. Can't take it where we're going. Reload everything. Yeah, Isaac probably realised he was going to be a danger to Ellie if he kept going. Being that he was already losing his mind, absolutely, yeah. And yeah, I mean, Ellie had her eye taken out and, oh, come on. No. Wow, that blast got me from all the way over here. Yeah, she seems to be doing pretty well considering she had her eye gouged out, what, half an hour ago. Jay, Gary, thoughts on upcoming Last of Us 2. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I didn't play the first one, and the first one was one of those few games that I did watch. Because I don't have a PlayStation, don't have the game. I really don't like the PlayStation controller. I actually get hand cramps using those controllers. Oh, did I get away? No. So I don't play too many PlayStation games at all. I think over the last 10 years, the only PlayStation game I played was Bloodborne. So yeah, I'm not that invested in Last of Us. If it came out on PC, I'd consider it. But I did read all the spoilers that came out when it leaked, just out of curiosity, and because the YouTube channels and news shows that I watched all commented on it and then did a spoiler section. So I was like, I'm not going to play it. So yeah, I'll spoil this for myself because I'm not that fussed. And then after reading the spoilers, I was just like, I'm kind of glad that I'm not a major fan. Because I think the game will probably upset a few people if the rumors are to be true. Yeah, I know I'm missing out. Like I said, that's why I watched, I watched a streamer play Last of Us all the way through. Just because it was, again, great storytelling, great characters, really well voice acted, really cared for the characters. It was very effective. So yeah, I know I missed out on the actual playing experience, but I still got to absorb the game. Kind of like Seed Hill said earlier, some games I don't really want to play, but quite happily will watch. Oh, run! I really wanted to do a Resident Evil Code Veronica moment. And just drop my gun and then catch it and shoot them all. How did they lose me? I was standing right in front of them. They had me pinned down under all those flashlights. I just like sidestepped away from them. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to the PC. Sony are getting better, I think, at releasing their games on PC. Being predominantly now a PC gamer, it's quite exciting that their library would come to PC in some form or other. It's one thing that I'm pretty tired of as a lifelong gamer. Exclusives are they serve nothing but to I don't know, help the publisher. I don't know, it just irritates me. I understand why. I just don't like it. Wow, Isaac, you really fucked them over. too late to put the battery back in? I can't, it won't go back in. It won't fit. Won't fit. I think everybody's dead now, Isaac. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 looks like the next Capcom Resident Evil remake. We'll be getting a Resident Evil 8 and then a Resident Evil 4 remake. Nope. Cryo tube. There we go. We'll probably use this now, they're all frozen. Probably should have sold all the ammo for this and exchanged for something else. They're all just going to sit in the doorway. Look! I can hear the screaming one with the explosive arm attachment. Disappeared. Security alert! Yeah, Resident Evil 4 doesn't need to be remade. Let them die, Gary. Death is only the beginning. Do you think this guy feels whole again? Looks like the scene out of John Carpenter's The Thing.
Isaac,
Oh, there
where are
you
you
are.
going?
I don't know.
Well, that's why I'm here, Isaac. To show you the way.
Stop clipping. I'm worried about Resident Evil 4 because I mean Resident Evil 4 was a pretty long game. I finished it twice, maybe 3 times. It definitely felt as long as it definitely felt as long as Code Veronica in its playtime. And I can only imagine that with the Resident Evil remakes have been going, it'll be a fine game. It'll have great gameplay, but it'll just be a much shorter version of it.
I can't stop thinking about Investigation 4's last session. They're so clearly ordered they keep playing back in my mind. The final configuration seems within reach. I can almost solve it myself.
How did you go?
It's funny. I was telling Travis the other day that it's almost like it wants us to succeed. I've never seen anything like it. Once we finally solve this heuristic stabilization problem, we should be able to start probing layers of the marker from the mineral baths.
Don't trust her, Isaac. Oh, he's making baby necromorphs. Nope. Nope. Oh. I really need to get better at knowing when they're sneaking up behind me. Huh. Damn it. Stasis really is a lifesaver in this game. You know, I suppose other games have like bullet time or bats. I think stasis works really quite well though. It's a nice little mechanic that's not just for the combat, that actually serves a purpose as well in universe. And as a tool. Weird. Yeah, I know I'm using the worst weapon for dismembering. It's fine. It makes me feel good. Like, I can just pull the trigger until it goes click. Like, 175, you know, bullets in the single round. Like, I can't complain. So, how was that body floating? Well, it just didn't load in quick enough. It's getting a stomp for good measure as well. I don't even know if I have that many power nodes. I'm just playing on normal difficulty. I did, many years ago, I finished all 3 Dead Space games on their hardest difficulty settings, and on all 3 games I did unlock the foam gun. But that was about 10 plus years ago, and I don't remember the maps, the environments, the weapons, the you know, it's all come back to me now that I'm revisiting it. But for the purposes of the stream, I was just like, I'm going to play it on normal, just because I will actually finish the game, you know, in at least 2 sittings instead of 20 or more. Yeah, I got good at Dead Space, and then the years passed, and now not too good. So I thought it'd be more enjoyable for you guys watching as well, for me to be able to casually just work my way through the games, instead of just retrying segments of the game over and over and over and over and over again. Ah. Can't see you. Can't see. Why is the game giving me flamethrower ammo? Oh, what the hell? Damn necromorphs just sneaking right up behind me from out of nowhere. It's really annoying. I can't run away from them here. The floor's all... it's all sticky. It's like some kind of secreted resin. Got some really bad sun glare at the moment as well. I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me like it's going to be another really hot day. So annoying being forced to move so damn slow. Oh, just upgraded this force gun. Why are these taking so many hits? Oh no, I was going to say, hopefully the battery's not stuck up there. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. Open, 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 open.
What is that? I can feel it in my head.
We're getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows you're here.
I still don't know what to do.
When the time comes, you will.
Yeah, I'm glad so many people are enjoying the summer. I'm definitely someone who enjoys the winter and autumn months a lot more than summer. Being the hairy bastard that I am, I'm also very, very hot-blooded. I am like a human radiator. So then during the summer months, I suffer quite a bit. Especially in this house as well. Doesn't have much ventilation. There's no breeze blowing through. So it's a bit of a pain, a bit of a problem. It's one of the reasons why I really want to move house, because it's great in the winter. Like the house stays warm. Like you don't have to put the heating on for that long, and it retains the heat. But it's during the summer months, it's really, really uncomfortable. God damn it, Isaac! Get on your feet! Can I use stasis on these? Oh, let's go. That stasis didn't seem to make a damn bit of difference. Oh, pick up a power node somehow. Never fully understood the purpose of the markers. Well, there's two different types of markers. There's a black marker and a red marker, and they all have different purposes. Oh, go, 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 go! Gary, have you played Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr game that is on Xbox Gold? No, I haven't. I used to be a big fan of the Warhammer universe. Just, the only Warhammer games I've played recently was Space Hulk. I played Space Hulk Tactics and the Space Hulk Left 4 Dead style shooter, along with Vermintide and Vermintide 2. Did also play Warhammer Total War as well. So those are the only ones I've played recently. Yeah, the red markers are human-made constructions, replicas of the markers. Yeah, the red markers are artificial markers created by sentient species that are compelled to do so by the black markers. And the reason why Isaac was put in this mental institute was so that the EarthGov, Tideman and company, could extract the information from Isaac's brain in order to recreate more markers and then study its effects. Because why not? Mad science, right? And so subsequently ended up making more markers, which is the result of Dead Space 2. Just because the marker kind of plants that thought in your head, to that fulfillment of wanting to be made whole again. It makes you crazy, and so scientists were just like, we need to figure this out. We want to know what it's doing, how it's doing it, and then weaponize it, of course. And so Strauss as well, he was one of the other test subjects at the beginning of the game. Others that had been affected by the marker in that way. One of the reasons why EarthGov also hasn't killed Isaac was because he was the originator, or the strongest mind.
Kinder Phelps, research log 43546. Success. The marker layer held up. It is a fully expressed representation of the heuristic algorithms from patient 4, with no breakdowns. The construction schedule begins in earnest tomorrow. Celebration is tonight. I hope I don't black out in the middle of the party. I'm anxious for some reason.
I'm being attacked by all the different breeds of necromorph in this room. No more spitting, damn you! Wow, there we go. Oh, did I run out of pulse rifle ammo? No way. I did. Nope! Nope, not you. Backing away. Just living fear. My fear of those, with those exploding arms, is from the difficult playthroughs, the nightmare hardcore playthroughs. Because you'd be doing so well, you'd be at full health, you'd go into a room, and just one of those would sneak up on you, and just suicide slam its explosive appendage into the ground, and then your run is over. Especially on the hardest difficulty setting, you only get 3 saves from start to finish. So those ones always scare the hell out of me. It's still alive. And it puked on me again. Hey, Tarman 69. 69. Everyone's favorite number. Ah. Look at him. Look at him. Oh shit. Don't look at him. Oh, shit. Well, it's been a long time since I died, I suppose. Yeah, everyone play dead. I love that when you load into rooms sometimes and the corpses are just like, oh, he found us. I've got to do this room again. Oh, those spinners. I hate this. The puking, spitting necromorphs. Hate them. Whew. I went a little bit better this time. Why'd I say anything? CTL taking another toilet break. Become immune to the effects of rum. It's now just like drinking water for you. Oh. Even their corpses, even when they're dead, they're still spitting at me. Well, I'm just going through this door. See ya! It's like the exact same room again. It's like, oh, okay. You did that room. Now do it again. Why can't I pick up the ammo? It's not even illustrating ammo. What? What is this? It's a trick. Tarman says he really loved the review yesterday. Hope that they do a continuation of the werewolf side of the story. But yeah, the TV show is probably the closest we're going to get to that. But thanks, Tarman. I'm really glad you enjoyed the review. Got some very good reviews lined up over the next couple of weeks. Very happy with the way some of them have turned out. And some of them are reviews that that I've just wanted to do for some time, because not doing the Patreon lists at the moment, because as far as I know, I mean, I will put out a message to the Patreon soon, just saying if you want Jess and me to do those requests, I will do. It's just that I know when those Patreons signed up, they signed up for Ian to be in those reviews. So because the lockdown is continuing, I know things are slowly getting back to normal. Still, just I don't want to upset the patrons by jumping ahead and doing those reviews with Jess. Hey Sergey, how's it going, dude? Thanks for coming by. Okay, damn it! I'm trying to hack this. Oh, it's you. I mean, he could have done far worse than just nudge me right then. Ruby semiconductor is good. I need ammo. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what the reviews are that are coming up. All I was going to say is that you still know that if it's a Jess and Gary review, then it will be Lovecraft inspired, at least for now. We are about to move away from that though, but unfortunately, like I said, some copyright strikes and issues and takedown notices means those reviews are going to be broken up by others. I'd like to release the reviews in the sequence that we record them, but it's just never going to happen on YouTube. Jess prefers Jaws 1 over Jaws 2. I don't know anybody else, really, that prefers the second one to the first one, other than Ian. You'd love to see Jess and me review Mandy. Yeah, Jess actually asked if we could review Mandy. At first I said no. Only because I'm not in any major rush to revisit that film. I don't want to watch it again. And not only do I have to watch it again, then I'd then have to spend a fair bit of time, editing that film. I'm not denying it completely. Like, it could happen in the future. Color Out of Space review would be good, wouldn't it? Except YouTube probably won't like it. I mean, is it really that much of a spoiler? Like, Jess and I have reviewed Color Out of Space. It's just a matter of time. And yeah, that is the review that's been hit with the copyright strike and the takedown notice. So, absolutely frustrating beyond belief. The Color Out of Space will be our, the ribbon, I guess, the cherry on the top of the Lovecraft reviews. But it's going to be a while before we get that video released, because I've still got to wait another week before YouTube takes that video down, hits us with a copyright strike before I go through the third or fourth and final appeal process with that video. Really frustrating. Hey, Mr. Buttons, you got to head off to work. Well, I hope you have a good day, dude. Thanks for dropping by, and I'm sure I will see you in the Discord later on. Hey, Yeti Mind Tricks. How's it going, dude? Thanks for dropping by. review Reanimator. Yes, haven't done Reanimator. I think that's like maybe saving that one as like maybe the last one, because it's still probably the favorite. It's definitely the fan favorite. You tried to get Dagon, but it's a bit pricey. That's a shame. I mean, I'd quite like to own a physical copy of Dagon as well. Only have it digitally. I'm sure there are ways of getting to see it online. Gary, have I played Rayman 2? I played Rayman. Was Rayman 2? I played the Rayman game that came out on the Xbox. Came out on the Xbox One as well. It was fun. It was a nice distraction for a little while.
Oh my god. I built that.
That's a big marker. That's a lot bigger than the one from the last game.
What?
It's a sea of necromorphs.
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Timon?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it. It's all those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergence event. But we never expected this many bodies.
Yeah, that was the one, Dan. Rayman Legends. So I played the first one, maybe the second one in Rayman Legends.
You have to make us whole.
Nicole, you still going on about being made whole again? Like, I think that's happening. I think it's time to be made whole again. For reals this time. That's one big marker. That's what he said. Nope. Not going in this room, Isaac. Put your helmet back on. Nope. Close the door. Close the door. There we go. We're better off here. Okay, we're going in. Don't look at it, Isaac. Don't look at it. Gary, did you ever see the movie Blades? Hey, Nadivision. It's a remake of Jaws, but with a lawnmower on a golf course. I've never even heard of Blades. I'm gonna put that on my to-watch list. That sounds interesting.
Machine, just like Straw said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Me. Us. Working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes. Step
Step
inside.
inside. Activate? Question mark? Let's think about it, Isaac. Let's just think about it. I mean, he doesn't look too phased right now, does he?
Step 1.
Here we go.
Step 2. The screws go tight. All around. Cross my heart and count to die.
It's the fact that his eyelids are being peeled open. Like... I mean, shining a laser in your eye is bad enough, but... I can't watch. I can't look. I can't... You got this, Isaac! You got this! words mean nothing. How do you articulate that?
Step 1. Crawl inside.
Alright, we got this time.
2.
Pay attention, Isaac.
Cross my heart.
I mean, this is where Isaac, he has literally relinquished control. This is, like, this is me, the player, doing this. Like, Isaac's not actually doing anything. It's like... Look at his heartbeat monitor. It's like up to 145. Like, calm yourself, Isaac. Calm yourself. And we move a little bit closer. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Slow. Calm. Take it easy. Stare right ahead. There we go. Here we go. Nope, nope, nope. Calm down, Isaac. Calm. Calm yourself. Stare right at the needle. Stare at it. Look at me! I don't know what's worse. Hey Genevieve, I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. By the way, Genevieve, thank you for your comments. Hey Everguinea, Sidorov. I don't think I said hello. Hey Hervestag, whose name I can never pronounce. Hey Cal as well. Hey, Jonesy Jones.
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
A lot of new names. Yeah, Jay Hines, that was horrible. It's the most nightmarish sequence in the whole of Dead Space. Have I played Surgeon Simulator? No, but I have seen it be played. That's a fun game. Like ripping out the organs and replacing, you know, the kidneys with a toaster or something. What, they shooting at me now? What's going on? Look, you got nothing now. Like, after I've just been through Mr. Necromorph, I don't care that you can regenerate and respawn. Like, you have no power over me. I ain't afraid of nothing anymore. Alright, maybe we should just freeze him one more time. Need to do this quicker, Isaac. He's regenerating over there. We got it. No, come on! I hit the button. Damn you. Right, stay there. Jonesy Jones says, "Hi mate, you're new to the channel. Have you enjoyed the Dead Space reviews? Awesome." Oh, come on, where is it? I missed it again. He's in. Legs away. His arms away. And leave him there. Come on, Isaac. Oh, there we go. He's getting back up. Quick, quick, quick. Where is it? I'm sure I went around it and it was just not there. Your name is Nico. Easy to pronounce. Yeah, it's just a YouTube name. I look at it and I'm like, that's just a weird combination of letters just scrambled around. That's how my brain interprets it. Like, at a glance, I look at it and I'm just like, that's just gibberish. It sounds like a noise you make when you stub your toe. You know? So yeah, I'm gonna call you Nico from now on. Cal, yeah, you completed this on Zealot difficulty. It is difficult, yeah. So I did them all on the max difficulty, and you just need to know your guns. Like, I don't like this machine gun, whatever it's called. I don't use it on the harder difficulty settings. It's not very good. It would always be about the plasma cutter and the line gun, maybe the javelin gun for certain segments. But yeah, you need to have a couple of guns for certain situations, and then know which guns you're going to fully upgrade, because certain certain areas of Dead Space on that difficulty certainly requires you to have a variety of weapons. I thought that was Nicole up here then. I think I need this corpse. I think he's one of those corpses I need. Oh, it's the regenerator. I'll just keep you still. Nope. Oh, damn it. I can't get through them. Oh, I didn't like that very much. The line gun was your favourite? Yeah. Ow! I think I remember, if I remember this area correctly, it's just a case of just commando run right through this area, because that regenerator is going to be on your tail the whole time. Damn it, it's spat on me, so I'm moving slow again. I don't quite understand how it works. I'm sure there's a text file somewhere explaining what their puke is and how it affects you so much. I'm still picking up power nodes. Nope. Run! Oh, it's them! No, not them! Get them off, shake them off, shake them off! Gary, instead of a needle, it should have been a screwdriver going in Isaac's eye. He was just having, you know, sympathy for Ellie. Nadavision said, "You've watched so many of our reviews since the beginning of the lockdown. It's insane, awesome." Yeah, the view counts have been really great during the lockdown. I mean, it's an absolute tragedy what's happening in the world. You know, but then I have to separate my business self that just looks at that and just goes, ooh, everyone's staying at home watching videos. It's a great time to be a YouTuber and a streamer. It's like, but it does, honestly, it does suck. Lockdown does suck, and I can't wait for things to get back to normal. You know, it's been a test of friendships and of family, and you know how everyone's been coping, and you know, and I am amazed. I really am amazed at the humanity that has come through during these horrible times. Spam that A button. Ah! I can do what? I can push the regenerator into the fan later on with this gun. Okay. Oh, damn! I thought I froze them. Elevator here, go! Whew. I think I ran out of health kits then as well. Yeah, I did. That's not good. I need a store. I need a shopping store. So many necromorphs. Damn it, die already! We're getting close to that marker now. Yeah, you're no longer a weirdo for not going out to socialise. Yeah, it's like business as usual, right? I've just realised I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. So stupid. I wonder why there was a lack of necromorphs. At the moment, no. I resigned from my last job at the cinema, just because it was becoming way too stressful to work there. After doing Infinity War, working opening night of Infinity War, there was no chance in hell I was going to work at the cinema when Endgame came out. It just was not going to happen. Like, no. Like, I've just said how great humanity is. Humanity at the cinema sucks. Humans lose all respect for each other the moment they enter a cinema. Swear to God. People are so inconsiderate of each other in cinemas. It is disgusting. And so yeah, I got out of there. So now I am full-time on the channel. There is not a day that goes by that I'm not working on the channel in some capacity. Whether it's doing the behind-the-scenes stuff, like making sure that Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, you know, all those types of things. Working on thumbnails, getting the films downloaded and ready and converted, and then editing the videos. There's so much that goes into sustaining a channel and trying to help it grow, that I couldn't cope working of even a part-time job and working on the YouTube channel. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So at the moment, the YouTube ad revenue is, you know, it's dropped significantly because of the adpocalypse and all sorts of other things. Oh, God damn it. I need to get through here. Don't get burned, Isaac. Don't get burned. Oh, I'm getting pushed back. I just want to get close enough so I can avoid these lasers, just to shoot the shit out of this thing. So yeah, the money that's coming in through YouTube is okay, but the money that's coming in from Patreon, from those YouTube members that have signed up, and through very generous and kind stream donations, I'm able to pay rent and buy food shopping and pay bills. But you know, that's it. So I'm hoping the channel will grow enough so that I can, you know, go on a holiday or, you know, treat myself to certain things. But no, thank you all though for keeping me alive, and I'll keep making content for you guys. It's a win-win. I was going to say, do I have a node? I definitely need to go into one of these rooms. I need health kits and stuff. It's giving me power nodes, which makes me think I'm going to find another store or a workbench. Was that it? Was that all that was in here? Oh, I've definitely been robbed. Axel Shadow, you know the feeling, Gary. You used to work in a restaurant business, and a customer asked if chicken sandwich was vegetarian. People, man. And you wanted to blow yourself up with C4 right there. Yeah, I just want to put a grenade in their sandwich. Cheers, Seed Hill. Cheers, Matt. Yeah, you guys support. All you guys support. It's been overwhelming sometimes. Oh, cow. See? You guys are amazing with your generosity. It really does mean so much to us. Thank you very much, Cal. Let's sell... I don't need this plasma energy. I'm not really using it. Let's get some extra credits so that we can buy the ammo. What do I need for this end fight? Probably a combination of force energy and pulse rounds. Probably should have brought some health. That's what I really want. I can't even afford that. Oops. That's fine. We're just not going to take any hits then. That's the plan.
This is radar. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
You think there should be a mandatory IQ test to walk into stores sometimes? Yeah. Oh, oh come on. I don't want to make out. No. This is not how we get whole again. course it's giving me plasma energy. Yeah, thanks game. You know, just what I wanted. That one enemy took a ton of health off as well. Definitely on the home stretch here. Oh, it's the regenerator. Oh, just backed into a corner. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, you sit down there and think about what you've done. Running all the way. Running all the way. Yeah, he spat and missed. I think that's the first time he spat and missed. You got me. You made me jump. I mean, I saw the ventilation there. I should have known. Nope. Oh, we dropped a health pack. Lovely. Nope. Nope. I knew I was going to get spat on. Oh, hey, Stuart Schaefer. Much love, dude. We love you, Gary. Have a pot noodle on me. I would do. I kind of have a half... I have like a partial gluten intolerance. I can't eat pasta. I don't eat pot noodles anymore either. It's a shame. It's sad. There's only... There is like a form... There is like a gluten-free like noodle variant or pasta variant, but they don't taste too good. Ah! Coming right for us! I just need to check as well. Am I going the right way? If I turn myself around again, no, I'm going the right way. Back! Back, I say! I knew this last bit was a bit of a runaround, but I didn't think it was this much. You want a refuff? I will treat myself to something nice though, just not a pot noodle. I have to go shopping after this stream to do my food shop, so I will treat myself to a bacon and cheese savoury from the hot counter. That's where that $2, that £2 going, Stu. Oh, I was going to say, where can I go anywhere? I need to break the door. I just use up all my health again. Health kits again. This is going to make for an interesting final room. Just a doorway that goes nowhere. Yeah, you'd starve to death if you were intolerant to gluten. Yeah, I know. There's so many different foods that I'd given up. Like donuts. Like pie. Pie! Oh! Tideman, you're still, well, half alive. No, I didn't tap the A button much, I guess. I don't have to worry about health kits anymore. And that's the tragic end of Dead Space 2. Take it easy, Stu, if you've got to go. Definitely see you on the Discord. Cutting out pasta is tough. Yeah, I don't eat pasta. Pasta is the... I mean, like I said, it's a mild gluten intolerance, but if I eat pasta, then I definitely get ill the next day. Like, lots of stomach, toilet problems. Right. Definitely getting my spamming the A button down this time. Yeah. Yeah, Tideman's doing his best Harvey Two-Face impression. He's going to get it. Definitely going to get it.
I won't let you throw all this away.
Oh, smooth moves, Isaac. I love that shock in his one good eye. Okay. Goodbye, Tybin. It's over. Make us whole, Nicole. I'm done.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
Hey, wait, that wasn't part of the deal. Oh, Inception! I'm going into Isaac's brain.
Yours is the last body we need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you.
Yeah, I like cauliflower.
Fuck you. And fuck your marker.
You will be made one.
Get out of here, Nicole. I had enough of your shenanigans. Shoot it in the yellow glowing spot. Back. Back, I say. Javelin spears. Thanks, game, for the javelin spears. Get out of here. Shoot it before the necromorphs tear me apart, even though they're all in my mind. Made us whole again, Mahoyage. I gave him a whole lot of loving on the receiving end of my bullets. Yeah, Isaac gets impaled by harpoons and acts like he stepped on a Lego. To be fair, it does hurt. I've stepped on Lego. That hurts. Yeah, I guess the pain threshold, maybe it's the suit. Maybe it releases a chemical or something that, you know, stops the pain. I mean, these suits were built for engineers. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Dead Space 2. Isaac's just going to sit here now whilst the nuclear reactor melts down and blows everything up. Salute to the voice actors in this game. They really brought these characters to life. I mean, such an amazing game.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Pretty much.
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Oh, it's time for the final sequence. Hey, Genevieve, thank you very, very much for your donation. Every small amount goes a long way. It really, really does. So thank you very much. It means a lot. We're gonna Iron Man it out of here. I mean, it would be pretty tragic if Isaac was just a splat right now into one of those bits of flying debris. I sometimes hate it when characters last, you know, like the film, it's the end of the film, you know. It's like they survive to the very end, and then die. It's just like, it's so uncalled for. Tapping that button. I'm tapping. Oh, breathe, Isaac. You can breathe. Well, it's just like the ending of the first game. Time to look over and see how Nicole's doing. You know he wants to look to his right. He's thinking about it.
What?
awesome. What an ending as well. Explosive finale. Nice little joke right at the end. Ah, what an amazing game. I'm so glad that I got to replay both the Dead Spaces with all of you guys off the shelf reviews. It's been great. It's been really, really fun. But yeah, that will unfortunately be the end of the stream. I did speak to Ian during the week, and he is looking to stream some more stuff. He's just been fairly busy with work and with life and with lots of other things. I do know that David is looking to stream again on Sunday evening. I'm not sure what he's going to be streaming, but I hope some of you guys can check it out. I know he streams at about between 10 and 11 p.m. UK time, so I know the time difference can be a factor there. But yeah, thank you Jay, thank you Mongo, thank you Seagull King, thank you Cal and Genevieve and Nick Matayo, and Nico, Mahoyage and Josh, Daydream and Davey and TJ, and all the rest of you that are lurking out there. It's been an absolute pleasure having your company, going along the ride with Isaac. And yes, next Thursday will be another film review, and next Friday, I'm not sure what time it'll be yet. I'll post a link in the Discord whether next Friday's Dead Space 3 stream, which will be playing in co-op with Daniel Allen, who's in the chat. I'm not sure what time it'll be. We'll figure it out, and I'll post a link in the Discord whether it'll be a Friday morning normal time or a Friday evening. So until then, stay safe everybody, take it easy, and I'll see you all very, very soon.